What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the RZR podcast.
Yo. I mean, honestly, bro, I kind of want to start this episode off with look at what we have now.
The setup.
We have the setup now.
The setup. I mean, I'm lacking headphones, but we'll get there.
They're coming in. You know, Amazon. It's all your fault.
We'll get there.
But then I also want to start this off by saying R.I.P. to Young Dolph.
R.I.P. Young Dolph. That's a sad day.
For real.
Terrible.
That is terrible. For real. But
we got a lot of stuff to talk about today, though.
For real.
Whole lot. It's been a minute, but we're back. I had to set up the podcast a little bit. You know how it go.
Yep. Still trying to figure it out, but we'll get there.
We'll get there.
But yeah, so I mean, it's been like 2 weeks now since we last recorded a video, and
yep. Kyle Larson's still the champion.
Kyle Larson's still the champion, and from what I see, he's still dubbing championships in the dirt.
Still winning.
God.
Nah, Kyle Larson's a beast.
He is a beast.
Once in a generation type driver,
for
no doubt.
But I mean, so we got some stuff to talk about, eh? So, I mean, what was it? 2311. They had lost their charter to
Front Row.
To Front Row Motorsports, and I guess they found a way to get a charter. So
yep, they acquired one from
Starcom.
Starcom.
Yeah, so
Starcom Racing.
Well, I forgot another team had already bought Starcom's one, but then they I don't know.
Fell through.
They something.
I guess people
happened.
just like falling through with charter deals. Like it's not $10 million deal. I guess people don't want money.
Is money, I guess, but I mean that's good for 2311.
That's good for 23.
Bubba Wallace, that's good for him too.
It's good for Kurt.
Kurt, yeah, it's good for Kurt having a full-time ride.
Kurt's car looks insane, by the way.
Yeah, it does.
Kurt's car looks crazy.
It does look crazy.
I like how they already had his car built before they even had the charter. But hey, I mean, I guess they just were confident they were gonna get it, if not this year, next year.
Yeah. But also we need to talk about this practice schedule that just came out.
New practice schedules. Okay.
You know, the last 2 years they didn't have practice or qualifying really.
Because of Corona.
Like I don't know what that had to do with.
and come on, bro.
For real.
That was just. I feel like that was just NASCAR being a little cheap sometimes, but you know.
It is
whatever.
What it is. But so, at pretty much every track they're doing like some 15-minute warm up before they qualify, and that's like their practice. So how do you feel about that?
Wait, one more time.
So before each team gets to qualify this year for every race, they run like a 15-minute practice session before the qualifying. Okay. Like it jumps right into it right after the practice session.
Right after the practice?
Yeah, so they get 15 minutes.
Aren't allowed to touch the car?
They're allowed to make minor adjustments. I don't know exactly what it is, but they're not allowed to do way too much.
Yeah, I mean.
And then after you qualify, you can't touch your car. So, which is kind of dumb.
I mean, I understand the after qualifying part.
Yeah.
But the minor adjustments thing, I mean, yeah. But sometimes, what if it's a major? What if you need a major adjustment?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Your car's not driving right at all. But it's cool. Because I went to my first NASCAR race this year, and I've actually never seen a practice or a qualifying session. But next year, I'm going to be able to witness my first practice and qualifying session. So I feel like the ad track experience is starting to slowly come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we've been talking about, you know, I feel like they could do a lot of things that make the ad track experience a little bit better. But bringing back practice and qualifying, I think, will is a huge thing for NASCAR.
It is. I mean, it's for sure definitely what they needed
to do. If
they didn't do anything, like they just kept putting random places, like I feel like people would have been mad at.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just you want a dirt race? Okay.
But so I mean, I can't name them off the top of my head, but there's like 5 or 4 tracks that they're doing an actual hour practice at, and I know one of them's the Daytona 500, one of them's Atlanta, Nashville. Worldwide Technology, which is a new track they're racing at this year.
Not Dega?
So super speedways don't have any practice at all, actually. They're just doing qualifying. Well, besides the Daytona 500. I don't know, but the rest of the super speedways, they're not doing no type of practice. They're just instant qualifying, yeah. Which, I mean, they don't really need practice at the
Super
speedways.
Yeah, they need more practice. I think it's road courses they have the practice.
The road courses, so their practice is like
different heats.
it's like time practice. So like 2 groups go out. So basically all the qualifying this year is there's 2 groups of cars, the even number of cars that finished last race and the odd numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they both go out different times and they all go in a pack. And they do like 15-minute qualifying or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the top 10 cars from each group get to move on to the next round. And then like those 10, 20 cars, whatever it is, race for the rest of the top 20 spots. So it's kind of like a round of elimination type thing. So they're kind of like trying to tweak it up and make it a little interesting.
So and then the finalists qualify for or race for the pole. Is that?
Yeah. So like the if you make it to the next round, that's like you're gonna get in one of the top 20
positions.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
if that makes sense.
I think that'd be good for actual pole standings because like clearly the faster guys are going to be up front, you know what I'm saying? So it's probably going to be the dudes that are in the top 20 every time.
It's definitely it's definitely way better than nothing, for sure. I'm not even saying it's bad. Nothing.
I'm just so glad they're even trying.
They're just switching it up a little bit, and that's really all.
That's what we wanted.
But that's also good. I mean, so I feel like it's going to be a good idea. But I think looking at it on paper is a little too much, but I feel like once the season comes on, people will pick up on it. So I think it'll be good. Even the drivers, I feel like the drivers will pick up on it. People will learn how to finesse it.
The drivers need all the practice they can get because it's a new car.
I wish they would do more. I wish they did a practice session for at least every track.
I'm kind of sad that there was only one practice. What was that? The championship.
What, this year?
For the
They had a couple. They had a practice at the dirt race.
At the dirt
some
race,
other ones, but it was like 4 or 5 practices, bro.
But that's why.
I don't know. But they also said that the qualifying for the dirt race this year is the same as last year.
Yeah, it's 4.
It's like 4 heat races or something. So I don't know.
That'd be cool. I'm excited for the dirt race. Honestly, I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to go to the dirt race.
Yeah, we'll definitely be there.
I'm trying to go to the dirt race.
So we're gonna talk about some of these rookies coming in.
Some rookies, some noobs in the cut.
So we have, I mean, the ones that I can name off the top of my head is Austin Cindric. He's taking the number 2 Penske car.
Brad.
I feel like that's very good. That's the best Austin Cindric could have got right there. I mean,
bro, a
Penske car.
Team Penske?
I mean, yeah. So
a championship qualifying team or contending team.
And he's a championship driver.
He's a championship driver. Yeah, he's an Xfinity champion.
That's really good for him.
Really would have dubbed that Xfinity championship if Hemrick didn't pull.
He would have had 2 in a row.
Some bump and runs. What?
Definitely would have had 2 in a row. I feel like he was in the championship.
He gave too much room to Hemrick that race, but whatever. We're not gonna get into that. We're here to talk about him going to the Cup Series.
What do you think? What are your thoughts on? Where do you think Austin Cindric's goals and what you think his goals should be and what you think he will achieve?
Okay, so I think his goal should be don't DNF. Try your hardest just not to DNF like Alfredo. Because, speaking of, bruh.
Alfredo. Our boy Alfredo is no longer in the Cup.
No longer in the Cup Series, bruh. I've never been more sad. Anyway, I'm sorry, Alfredo, that sucks. But, no, I think he shouldn't DNF or try not to DNF. Because, I mean, that's a huge deal. That's a big deal. It's just being able to race with the 40 other best drivers of stock car racing.
Which, I mean, he raced in some Cup Series races this year, and he was still in the top 15, top 20. He was up there contending for leads.
No, he's a phenomenal race car driver. Like, we're not going to put that past him. I think he should just he shouldn't worry about, placing top 10 every race or whatever. I mean, you can if he wants to, but like I feel like he should just try to not DNF. He's with Team Penske. He just needs to show longevity. I think he needs to show maturity because I mean this isn't Xfinity Series anymore. You know what I'm saying? This is full-time Cup, so it's different. You know what I'm saying? People race with a little bit more respect. I feel so like, and I'm not gonna say he's not a respectful driver because I feel like he's always been kind of a respectful driver. He's not a jerk on the road. You know?
He's not.
But
I feel like his goal should definitely be try to make the playoffs.
Definitely try to make the playoffs. Bro, you're with Team Penske.
That's what I'm saying.
No
so
reason
he has
you
no
shouldn't
excuse.
make the playoffs. Like your equipment is top line. So I mean.
But I mean, out of all the rookies coming in too, I feel like he's the best to get the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, better than Harrison. But yeah, no. I think,
Yeah.
I think yeah, no, bro. He's gonna be in a Team Penske car. Like, I mean, granted, it's gonna be the next gen car, so everyone's kind of on the same playing field with trying to figure out how they're gonna race these cars, and you know what I'm saying. So I think now is as good a time as any for him to get into the Cup Series full time. So I think that's pretty cool. Honestly, congrats to Austin. That's pretty dope.
And then we have
Oh, HB.
HB Harrison Burton taking over the Wood Brothers 21.
Shout
What do you
out my
think
guy
about that?
Benny, man. Bring back
Yeah,
Benedetto.
ooh.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
I feel like Harrison Burton will be alright.
He's a good racer.
He's a good racer.
I think he needs to mature.
Definitely does. I mean, he's only like 20-something years old.
That's what I'm saying. He's in low 20s. A
He
little bit
might
older
not
than me.
even know, but I mean, his goal. He's not in the best ride ever, but you know, he can definitely be up there contending for top 15s and 20s every
Easily.
race. So I feel like that's what he needs to be concerned on. At
Yeah.
least making it, or just not making it to that playoff cut line.
Oh yeah.
That should be something. And then we have like AJ Allmendinger and Justin Haley taking over the number. I think it's 77. I believe it's 77. I don't know.
Taking number 77 for the new car.
Yeah, they're
Because Colleague Racing
Yeah,
coming to
Colleague
the Cup
Racing.
Series.
So those two drivers will be switching off between the season for that one ride,
Mm-hmm.
which I feel like is probably the best idea for them, because Justin Haley and AJ Allmendinger, they both have Cup experience, and they both are two phenomenal drivers.
Veteran drivers. I mean, the veteran race car drivers for sure. And by the way, if y'all don't know who Colleague Racing is, they've been dominating Xfinity.
Yeah, so they're moving up to get a team in the Cup this year. So we'll see how that goes. We have SMI. The
SMI
bought some more tracks the past week or two. They ended up buying Dover, which is out in Delaware, which is a concrete oval. It's like a mile.
The Monster Mile. Shout out Miles.
So they got that equipped, and then that also came with Nashville, which is
Nashville
track.
Super Speedway, though, yeah.
So that's cool.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I think they're trying to do something different.
They don't have any short tracks, so they just went and bought 2 short tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think they're trying to move away from more of like 1.5 mile.
Yeah.
More. I wouldn't want to say lazy racing, but more lazy racing. They're trying to go for more short tracks, road courses. Like that's what NASCAR's trying to do.
They're just going with what the fans want, really.
What the fans want, yeah. And the fans want short track racing and road course racing.
They
by
might
statistics.
even buy a road course, you know. But that's cool.
But that's dope. That's cool. Not for real, because I mean,
no, NASCAR.
you don't hear too much about Nashville, so hopefully SMI gets the promotion right. Gets the, you know what I'm saying.
Well, that also just proves that like Nashville will. I mean, they put it on the Cup Series last year for the first time in a long time, but that just proves that NASCAR is planning on
bringing it back or keeping it around for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dover's a really good race.
Yeah, Dover's good too.
Dover's a good race every
That's good
time.
to see.
That's a difficult racetrack.
For real. No, and was past couple of days we had some testing going on with the next gen car out in Charlotte.
Yeah. The Charlotte Oval.
The Charlotte Oval.
Not the road course.
But I didn't really see anything. I didn't look too deep, but I didn't see anything negative about any of it really.
Yeah, so I actually saw that. So main issues they were most races were having with the cars was it's too hot. Like there's too much cabin temperature was getting up to 150 degrees on average.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but meaning it was getting above that too.
They changed it up or something, right?
So they put a hole in the front of the windshield, at the top of the windshield, and at the back of the rear windshield to get airflow moving through the cabin.
And then I'm pretty sure on the left side. Exhaust. Yeah, on the left side of the car, they made it shorter.
So like instead of it running under the driver, heating up the cabin from the bottom side, it now runs to the front left, right behind the front left wheel. So it's first of all shorter, louder, just so y'all know. But yeah, so it runs it's a shorter pipe. Which is,
I ain't even gonna lie, some of those videos I was watching was the first time I could really like hear them. Like
you watched the live.
They did sound louder. Like even like when they were like just interviewing a driver off in pit road or in somewhere, you could hear them
whomping away. Yeah.
I can't wait till we get like 40 of them on the track.
I cannot wait to hear 40 on a track. I'm excited. I'm honestly really excited for next year.
For real. I mean, they had a couple people spin out during the wreck, but I don't know why. or what was the reasons for it. But
Water.
but Austin Dillon ended up crashing the wall, which is
Yep. Which
which
also
is
Austin Dillon he's also been in what's it called, tight communications with NASCAR and mostly Chevy for next gen testing. So he's actually been testing the next gen car
for a
much
while.
longer than
The
any of
other
the other
people,
racers.
yeah.
So he's been pushing the car to its limits, and I guess he pushed it a little too far this time, and he actually wrecked.
He wrecked.
There's no footage of the actual wreck, unfortunately, but we saw the car after, and the whole front clip is just destroyed off the car. The rear end squashed in.
Yeah, it looked pretty rough.
Looked pretty beat up, but NASCAR said that the car handled good in the crash.
In the crash, which
Yeah.
is good.
So that's, cool. So the second thing that that racers were worried about for the next gen car was safety concerns. So they were trying to make sure that like the safety was up to par, that no one had crashed one yet, at least hard enough to like actually test it. But
yeah.
they said that it tested well. They had like pressure pads in the car to like test G-force and stuff. So I guess they said it handled pretty good. It's got new crumple
Which is
zones
good,
and stuff.
and then they literally took that car back to the shop and brought it back.
Yeah, literally,
Fixed.
Austin Dillon's team was like, "Where you going?" And he was like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna go home, for the night." And his team was like, "No, we'll see you in 7 hours," literally, and drove the truck in the car, like the hauler in the car, an hour north back to their shop, fixed the car, and drove it back to Charlotte.
And then he drove it.
And
again.
drove it the same night.
This is crazy.
To finish out the practice.
For real.
Which is pretty cool. That just goes to show you.
Damn.
These NASCAR teams are nothing to mess with when it comes to mechanics.
For real. We also have Brad Keselowski and
B-Rad.
Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing came out with their new logo and car.
Yep. So now, Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing,
So
which
Brad,
is a mouthful, but now they shortened it up to RFK.
So
which
Brad
is cool.
Keselowski left the Penske team, and now he's part owner with Roush Fenway and will be driving the number 6 car. He took Ryan Newman's
Took Ryan
spot.
Newman's car, so that's pretty
Poor
cool.
Rocket Man. But
You win some, you lose some, huh, Newman? But
that's good for him. That's actually great for him. Honestly.
who?
Keselowski.
Oh, 100%. Dude, he's gonna be a driver owner next year. So
And he'll probably have that team until he's
till he's gone.
gone.
Oh yeah, because let's be honest. How much longer can Jack Roush do it?
Man, it's
You know what I'm
almost
saying?
like 90.
Pretty old. Shout out Roush for real. That's an OG.
True.
OG. But
But what
yeah.
are your,
So
what are your
RK
thoughts?
and the paint scheme.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the paint scheme?
Dude, the paint scheme is so tough. If you want my opinion, I like the dark forest green. I like it a lot. I think it's because of Castrol. I think that's why they picked the colors.
It's probably. Well, I don't know.
Because I think Castrol's the
isn't
main
it?
sponsor.
Yeah, but isn't it I don't know. I
It's
guess
like a
they would
forest
change the whole
green.
team green. I think the team color is now green too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. RFK is green?
I don't know.
That'd be cool. Anyway, they have chrome numbers.
I hope
numbers.
all the cars don't do all the
Don't do
chrome numbers.
Yeah, because
then
everyone can't do it.
Cause then I don't know how we
It'll
don't
take
even know
away-
how we're gonna even be able to see them things. They're going so fast and they have a mirrored number.
I like the chrome, personally.
The chrome, no, it definitely looks fine in pictures and stuff.
Also, I don't have a problem with the number placement, unlike a lot of other people. But a lot of people are mad about the number placement shifting forward,
It's just different.
I guess.
But you haven't been a fan as long as most of you die-hard people who.
I'm
never seen
pretty sure
this.
that's the point.
Though I think the point was for sponsors to keep.
No, I'm pretty sure it was because NASCAR wanted to switch everything up because they're getting so many new fans that they're trying to get a new image. Switch things up.
Maybe no, but they definitely came out and said that sponsors wanted that to happen. But either way, I mean, the car looks dope. I ain't gonna lie. The car looks dope. Definitely. It looks way different because it's like.
But new Fords in general look so good just by themselves. I'll be honest. Like, the new Mustangs look insanely good.
But they're very shaped weird. Like the Gen 6 cars were like, when you looked at it, it looked like perfect. Like, you know, each side was the same size and like everything was like perfect. And then when you look at these cars, like the sides are like sticking out and there's all different types of stuff.
They're called fender flares.
Yeah, and then like the old cars, they used to sit like not even like an inch off the ground, and these cars are like raised up.
Yeah, independent suspension, so they're no longer on.
And they said that they're not going as fast.
Yeah,
which is kind of lame.
It's also practice.
But it's
not real
still
racing
also
yet.
lame. But
yeah,
that,
it's not real racing yet. So they're not gonna go full beam. It's not gonna go full try hard.
No, they were going on the videos. They showed
they were going
that
full out. It doesn't mean the car was
full throttle.
That doesn't mean the car was like set
yeah,
up
but
for race
they
mode.
reduced horsepower and they reduced a bunch of stuff.
Well, yeah.
And their lap times are 2 seconds to 3 seconds slower than last year's car.
Mhm. In practice. It's not a race. So like I feel like.
I don't think it changes anything.
I think it does though. Because I feel like I swear that I feel like they're not trying hard yet. They're just trying to get the feeling of the car down. Because, I mean, it's all new to them. It's new to every single one of the racers, so they're just trying to figure it out before February. Dude, the Clash is going to be nuts. The Clash is going to be ridiculous. I don't even know what they're about to do with the Clash, honestly. A quarter-mile track. What is it, 20? 25 cars?
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
It's like 20 cars.
That's ridiculous. I don't even know how that's gonna even turn out. It's not even supposed to be a long race though, so. But that's gonna be nuts. The Clash is gonna be crazy. I don't think Daytona is gonna be that crazy. If you want my honest opinion, I don't think they're gonna go balls to the wall.
Yeah, they will.
I don't feel like they will, bro.
Why would they not go balls to the wall for the Daytona 500?
I just don't feel like they are, for real. Like
For what reason?
Just to try and save the cars, save materials, especially maybe small teams.
Nah, bro. These cars are way cheaper, so why would they want to?
Well, they're cheaper in the long run. Like, they're still $500,000 now to build.
So you're guessing that they're not going to go full out for the Daytona 500? That's your prediction?
Majority of them, yeah.
No.
That's my prediction. I mean, I just don't think a majority of them are going to go crazy. I
For
think
the
clearly
Super Bowl?
I think clearly the dudes that, you know what I'm saying,
If
have
anything,
and have the
with this,
money to replace them, I feel like, yeah, those dudes are going to go crazy.
nah.
But the dudes that don't have the money,
If all these cars are equal now, I feel like it's the complete. My opinion is the complete opposite.
I mean, it makes sense.
All right, well, I have to do that, bro. Don't make fun of me. I hope you guys enjoy and watch these podcasts because I be working my butt off.
So hard. Seaway really works so hard to make sure all this goes smoothly and according to plan. Like, y'all literally could not even understand how much stress this is put on Seaway. But I hope y'all do enjoy these. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be making a lot of these. Especially, I mean, the setup's nice now.
The setup is nice. I'm still trying to figure it all out. So hopefully,
yeah,
just putting it all together, it just takes much time. It's been stressing me out more in school. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I mean, I don't doubt it. Cause we actually like doing this, and we hope y'all like doing it. Y'all like seeing it. I mean, y'all tell us y'all like it, watching. So I mean. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I appreciate y'all. Even if y'all aren't NASCAR fans, y'all say y'all watch, so that's pretty cool too.
Shout out y'all for real.
For real, that's dope.
Even if you don't even like the NASCAR part of it.
Like, that's cool.
You just support us as
y'all just
homies.
like supporting us, so that's cool.
That's cool.
You know
Thank you very much.
We appreciate y'all for real.
But yeah, so that's pretty much the news this week on the NASCAR side of things. And there's nothing really going on until what is it? The first week of February.
The first week of February. Months.
It could be worse though, cause
it could be worse. I mean,
football's like 6 months.
I was about to say it's like a 6-month wait. I can't imagine doing a football podcast. Like, no,
jeez,
couldn't be me. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the RZR podcast. You know,
tell us what you think about our podcast setup.
Tell us what you think.
We don't have everything out right now. I didn't want to go too crazy, but
yeah. We got a lot
Definitely.
more equipment on the table now, so can't
For
really
real.
flood the table with NASCAR memorabilia. But
I'll definitely figure it out.
we gonna get a new, nice little setup. We're
Definitely.
just still trying to feel things out over here. You know what I'm saying? Still need headphones, clearly, obviously.
And go to your local Walmart and grab the Wave 8 diecast.
The new Wave 8 diecast, yeah. I mean, they're probably already sold out though. Yeah.
But
Hey, you
never
could,
hurts
you
to
could
go
get
check.
lucky. You could get lucky.
Walmart and Target carry them. I just bought like 7 out of 10 of them the other day.
And he's the reason why they're sold out. So.
Nah, I can't even lie. Like that was the first time I ever
Saw all of them.
saw like all of them
Yeah,
right there,
right?
and
I've
I was
never
like,
seen all of them.
I was like, if I don't do it, someone else is gonna do it. So like,
And that is why. And that mentality is why there's none of them on the shelves ever. On top of Walmart is trash at restocking.
restock. I don't even want
But
to
I don't
get
even want to
started
talk
with
about it
it.
because that'll just make me angry, and we don't need that. But no, we appreciate y'all for watching. You know what I'm saying? Give us a like, comment, subscribe.
Comment, subscribe.
You know what I'm saying? Let us know how we're doing. Let us know how you like the podcast setup. Let us know what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? We're up for any ideas. You know, more race day vlogs coming when there's a race day.
We're talking to some people about logos and graphic designs.
Yep.
We'll have
some
like
merch,
stickers, merch, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be rocking that at the races next year, and hopefully we can get some of our fans.
Shop set up. Yeah.
If some of y'all fans are going to a race and y'all hear that we're going,
pop out.
Literally just comment, be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna be there. And we'll bring you something.
I was about to say, I'll literally bring
you a shirt.
I'll bring you a shirt.
For real, and all free. We don't care.
But no, we appreciate y'all for real. You know what I'm saying?
For real. So yeah, we'll definitely do one. We'll see how the news for the NASCAR side goes for the next week. So
I mean, it doesn't look like it's slowing down whatsoever. It
no,
looks like there's still
not.
plenty of NASCAR content to
we'll
talk
have
about.
Definitely a lot to talk about. We might make another podcast in another 2, 3, 4 days, and it might not even be a week. So
it just depends.
Definitely tune in and hit subscribe to get notified when we drop our videos. And it's much love over here at RZR.
Much love on this side.
Yes, sir. So we'll definitely see y'all in the future, and thanks for watching.
Yep.
Idea.